Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, my name is Edward Smith and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, you and I are going to be looking at some home studio monitors, focusing on the Yamaha HS8 and comparing them to the new KRK Rokit 8 G4 studio monitors. So before we have this awesome studio monitor comparison, the first thing I want to talk about is just studio monitors in general and what you should really be looking at for your specific setup. I've actually made a specific video for every type of setup, ranging from 3-inch to 5-inch to 8-inch studio monitors that would be perfect for you. And if you guys want to check out that video, I'll link it down below. But what that video pretty much speaks about is trying to find the best set of studio monitors for your specific setup, really depending on size and the price. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at 8-inch studio monitors, and if you're someone looking to purchase this type of cone size of studio monitors, you really want to have a good, decent sized room. If you have a small bedroom type setup or even a room for your studio, it's really not big enough to really get the best out of these studio monitors. You can really do exactly the same thing with 5-inch monitors, but if you have a nice big room, these studio monitors will do a really good job. And in terms of the Yamaha HS8s, I've had these for about 2 years now, and they've done such a good job when it comes to mixing my projects and producing and all of these type of things, and I could really find the mistakes in my mixes very clearly using these studio monitors, and the quality and overall sound of these monitors is just exceptional. And with the KRK Rokit 8 G4s, I've had them for about 2-3 months now, and they really have also that really nice clean sound that you are looking from KRK. They have a slight enhancement on the low end that KRK monitors have, just to let you feel a little bit more bass, which is nice because you don't have to end up buying a subwoofer or anything like that. So that's really nice. And in terms of technology, KRK has really jumped it up a notch compared to Yamaha, and that's pretty much where the big differences lie between these studio monitors. But let's dive a little bit deeper and see what really makes both of these studio monitors so unique. So to get this comparison started, the first thing that we're going to be looking at is the size and the cones of these studio monitors. And in terms of size, the Yamaha HS8s are a little bit bigger than the KRK Rokit 8 G4s, slightly. And in terms of weight, pretty much the same thing. The KRKs are around 22.5 pounds, where the Yamaha HS8s are around 22.6. So very, very similar, pretty much the same. But in terms of cone and cone material, the Yamaha HS8s have a very basic style cone. I mean, they have been around for quite a while, so you can't expect the latest technology. Where with the KRK Rokit 8 G4s, you're getting that new 2020 technology. You're getting that Kevlar cone, which is really nice because you don't have any reverb in your sound waves, and it also allows for your sound waves to be spread out more evenly around the cone, which is beneficial. But obviously, you're only getting that because of the new technology that KRK have put in their studio monitors, and Yamaha have just kept it nice and basic. The next thing that we're going to have a look at when comparing these studio monitors is the driver power of each studio monitor. And driver power has all got to do with the wattage of your studio monitor, just telling you exactly how much power the studio monitor can give you compared to other studio monitors. And when looking at the KRK Rokit 8 G4s, we're looking at 135 watts, which is a lot more than the 75 watts you're getting with the Yamaha HS8s. And this is on the low frequency side, so you're getting a lot of power on the low end with the KRKs compared to that of the Yamaha HS8s. And in terms of the high frequencies, we're looking at 68 watts compared to 45 watts. So in terms of overall power, the KRKs are a lot more powerful in terms of their drivers compared to the Yamahas, but that all depends on the loudness that you want out of your studio monitors. And if you are in a massive room and you need very loud studio monitors, these are going to be better to go for. But if you're in a basic room and you're not pumping the speakers, any of these studio monitors will do the job well. Moving on to the frequency response of these studio monitors, the KRK Rokit 8 G4s have a frequency response of 36 Hz all the way up to 40 kHz, and the Yamaha HS8s have a frequency response of 38 Hz all the way up to 30 kHz, which means you have a much bigger frequency response and frequency range with these studio monitors compared to the Yamaha HS8s. But one thing to keep in mind when looking at frequency response in terms of these studio monitors is the fact that the KRK Rokit 8 G4 studio monitors have a bigger frequency response doesn't mean they are better in terms of frequency response, because you might have a 40 kHz extension with these compared to the 30 kHz with the Yamaha HS8, but with our human hearing, we actually can't hear those very high frequencies and those very low frequencies, so it doesn't matter anyway. So in terms of frequency responses, you're definitely going to get the exact same kind of feel and hearing with the Yamaha HS8 as you will with the KRK Rokit 8 G4s. But the difference in terms of how that frequency is laid out is where the difference really is between these studio monitors, because you can have an extension on the low end that we actually do here and have flat frequency response in that same area with these, and then frequency response actually plays a role. But in terms of getting the expanded 36 to 40 kilohertz and 38 to 30, that kind of range doesn't really matter. And the final thing that we're going to have a look at before we move on to the sound test of each of these studio monitors are the price of each monitor. And the KRK Rokit 8 G4s will cost you around $300 per monitor, where the Yamaha HS8s cost you around $370 per monitor. But overall, you aren't paying more for a product that is less in terms of quality. They are both definitely a great product at the right price. So now for the final overview, I have to say that both these studio monitors are great studio monitors, especially if you have a big room, you need 8-inch studio monitors and you're on kind of a budget. Both of these studio monitors are well priced at $370 per monitor and $300 per monitor. Not the biggest difference, they are very well priced for what you're getting. And when you're looking at Yamaha, you're looking at a very iconic set of studio monitors from the HS5s all the way up to the HS8s, and you're getting a product that has really been tested and passed almost all of the tests. You're getting a product that's going to give you a nice flat frequency response, a product that looks good, clean and simple, not over the top, and gonna last you a very long time. And same thing with the KRK Rokit 8 G4s, not too expensive, a product that's going to give you a great, good sound quality. You have a lot more in terms of technology with an LCD screen at the back. You can adjust your frequency and all of these type of things with that LCD screen. It is a little bit more developed in terms of technology and all of these type of things with the Kevlar cone and all those type of things, and a nice KRK app that you can use to connect these studio monitors to your phone and all these type of things. But at the end of the day, the Yamaha HS8s have been around for a longer period of time, and these studio monitors have been through producers, mixing engineers, mastering engineers in many home studio setups and professional home studio setups, and it's pretty much passed all the tests. Where the KRK Rokit 8 G4s are still so new, they still have to go through the tests and be through all of these producers, mixing engineers, mastering engineers, just so that we can really see if this will become as an iconic studio monitor as the Yamaha HS8. So that brings this video to an end of our home studio monitor comparison, looking at the KRK Rokit 8 G4s and comparing them to the Yamaha HS8s. And if you guys enjoyed this video and you found it helpful or have any questions, comment down below, give it a like, and if you loved it, subscribe down below, and I will see you for another video next time.